Yeah,
well.
so yeah, we have the start list. Russell from Great Britain, Rodriguez, Spain, Salinas, Argentina, Pelli, Hungary, Valela, France, Vold, Norway, Paufler, Germany, Varga, Hungary, Rask, Denmark, Lindberg, Sweden.
They're all big names, aren't they? Second
Most
half.
definitely. Pimenta, Portugal, Paufler, Germany, Cook, South Africa, Nathal, Sweden, Candy from France, Caceres, Argentina, Hart from South Africa, Alonso, Spain, Pedersen, Denmark, and Romaglio from Portugal. That's a big start list.
That is a big start list.
20 boats on the start line. They're all coming into their position at the moment. There's still a few boats that are waiting to come around the corner, so it'll take a little bit longer.
So Romalo right on the far side in his distinctive fluoro cap. Bit hard to see with the glare of the sun, but that's where he is. And then this side of the course will be James Russell. He'll be up there in that front group as well. Pedersen on the far side with Romalo, as is Alonso and Uli Hart. That's a nice strong group all together with Candy and Caceres, who is strong on. Mate, it doesn't matter where you draw the lines, actually, they're strong groups, aren't they?
100%. I think we might end up with 3 boats leading off the start line, and then the corner is going to be, the turn is going to be the deciding factor.
It's going to be the coming together. You've got Varga and Pimenta in the middle of the course, sorry. Lindberg and Rask between them on the start. That's quite a tough call, especially for Lindberg, who hasn't quite got the turn of pace of those other 3. So it's going to be tough for Lindberg. He's going to be spat out the back, but could
he hasn't raced as much, but
he
maybe
could end up in a V.
100%
with 4 of them there.
He's also a really good marathon racer, and he's got some great results.
So James Russell just round completing that lineup. There it is from the drone. Away they go.
That's a great shot off the start. It'll be interesting to see who takes it.
Pelli in the sort of light green boat. 4 from the left was strong away. Varga and Pimenta head to head in the middle. The red hat of Pimenta. Varga to his left.
Yeah, Varga and Pimenta are definitely having a good hit out there, right next to each other.
There they are, centre of the field. Is that Hart tucking in behind them?
Yeah, it looks like he's getting in a nice position there.
You don't mind if it falls like that?
Definitely not. I don't think he's complaining, although he's been squashed out a little bit there.
Pedersen on the right of the leader. Romalo doing much better this time on the right of Pedersen. Vold to the left of Varga, but Pimenta leads.
So this is an interesting formation, and I would say that this is probably a better one leading into the turn, how it is. That I think these senior men have been watching some of the pre-races.
Pimenta, Varga, Vold. Vold is the one who could cause problems here. 2 in. Oh, he's got
Russell on the inside.
Wow. I mean, this is going to be really difficult. Really difficult. There's going to have to be people backing off. Pimenta goes round. He's helped round by Varga, just touching side of his boat on the inside. Varga and Pimenta. Varga looking a little bit dodgy with people on his paddle there. Vold takes advantage, slips up the outside. Someone's in the water, don't know who. Could be Lindberg with a boat that colour.
Yeah,
or no, Lindberg's closest to us in the same sort of boat.
Yeah, it's a green tip boat.
Yeah, couldn't tell you who that is. Could be a Paufler.
Could be Paufler. I think he has that boat. Oh, that's a big interval.
There's
from
aggro just behind what we saw there.
Yeah,
Somebody's in the middle of the river. Up comes Romalo.
He's making sure that he's...
It was a Paufler.
Yeah, that looks like Germany. Not great for Paufler. He's also one of the strong paddlers who have been up there in the group. Pimenta taking the pull here with Pedersen from Denmark right behind him. Vold, Varga.
Pedersen trying to force up the inside of Pimenta as we come into the portage. And you close the door on him, dude. Close that door. He has on that corner there and forced Pedersen back.
Romalo is going to be working quite hard here, just a little bit on the outside, but I think
he's going to run well.
I think that's his move. He wanted to do that so that he had some clearer water.
I feel for Varga here. He's surrounded by people who portage supremely well.
Pimenta's out clean, so is Vold, so is
There's Rask
Pedersen
in the blue boat, Russell in the white boat with the stripes. Hart in the red boat. Oh, then I lost it after that. Here's Pimenta.
Alonso.
Romalo's going to be second in, but first away potentially. Second in, second away. Vold third away. Varga in all sorts of trouble, just not getting his boat moving. There's Russell going to get out with Rask, but it's tight in there. I've got nothing but trouble. I'm being bullied from all sides in commentary here.
This looks like there's going to be a little bit of a break. Pimenta's definitely put the hammer down and Romalo's followed him. So we have Portugal. Some great portages from them. We didn't think that there would be a break so soon, but we'll see what happens behind them. Volt is not letting up at all. He's right there, almost within contact. As he comes around the corner, we'll see who puts in an interval, but Pimenta's definitely stamping his mark. He's pulling away with Romalo on his wash, so that's Portugal. Then we have Volt and Pedersen, so Norway and Denmark lying third and fourth.
It's a big gap though, isn't it? Pimenta going well. Romalo will help him out. If only to save his own medal here.
Pimenta's stroke rate is actually so low, but he's definitely pulling away.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Pedersen in a spot of bother back with Vold there. Romalo's going to go
and
with
Varga
Pimenta.
And Canceres on the far side of Argentina, so we'll see which side they decide to go around the turning point.
Here comes Pedersen now. He's broken free of the paddlers behind him.
He's deciding he's not going to wait till the end.
Pedersen is on a mission.
Pedersen is definitely not going to let them get away. He knows that this is the time in his race that he needs to catch
then
up.
It's Varga and Caceres. Then it's Alonso, Russell, Hart, and someone else. I can't see from here. Could be French.
Romalo has taken up the lead now. Looked like they both went on other sides, and Pimenta's decided to just pedal in and sit on the wave.
Romalo has to go all in here, because that's the boat with Pedersen behind. He's bringing Vold with him.
And Pedersen is not slowing down. We saw that urgency in him coming past the finish tower, completing lap 1. And if he can catch up before he gets to portage 2, we know that Pedersen will be lethal.
Pedersen making life hard for Vold back there as well. But this pace will split the field. Maybe these four can get back together, but there's the split in the field. It's a massive gap back to these guys. Nathal closest to us on screen. Candy ahead of him in the red boat, Palfler in the brownish boat, and Cook to the right of Candy.
Well, Pedersen's just about to get contact.
Yeah. Vold, on the other hand, not so lucky, and Varga. That portage was just too much. It was not in the best place for it, and Alonso is going to come and pick up some pieces along with the South African and hopefully James Russell as well.
Yeah, that looks like actually Hart is from South Africa is putting in a good effort to get a nice position if he can.
But you're looking at bullying Alonso. Alonso's so sharp on that stuff.
But they are in a bit of a group of 4, so if they can work together, they'll try catch Vold.
Vold's vulnerable there for sure to that group behind. He's not going forwards in that position.
His second portage will hopefully still be smooth, but then he's definitely in a bit of trouble.
Pedersen closed the gap. Pimenta won't be happy about that, I don't think. But there wasn't an option. It wasn't like they didn't try.
No, they gave it a good shot. So Portugal 1-2, Denmark in 3rd. Your top 3 at the front of the race coming into portage number 2. Pimenta out
and running.
Pedersen out. Romalo out.
Romalo needs to hold Pedersen back from Pimenta, I think.
Yeah. But Pedersen is definitely putting the hammer down. Yeah, all 3 of them.
And Varga. The 2 Portuguese need to keep Pedersen in 3rd place, because if he gets ahead, he's lethal. Pelly for Hungary, Lindberg. Rodriguez, Cook, Palfler, Nathal.
They all three there. They've tried to shake him off and they haven't.
You see, at this point, Romalo needs to take the lead and put him second wash out. They've got to tag team this.
I think Pimenta will go quite close to the boys there, but that's nothing new for Pedersen.
No,
he knows how to race.
Yeah, you just keep your nose on the overlap. You'll get round comfortably.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too stressed. He hasn't even like missed a stroke. Pedersen means business. Look at him. He's going.
Here we go.
That's interesting because he's actually not even slowing, or maybe he will a little bit.
Pimenta held him off.
He was testing the waters, I think. But there we can see Varga in the background.
Pimenta knows if he has the lead, he can win, but he can't overtake, I don't think. Here goes Pedersen again. Again goes Pimenta to hold him off. They've got to keep him flustered and behind. Pimenta doing a great job of that.
Pedersen almost needs to just sit here and let Pimenta do the work and try to get out first.
If Pedersen slows down, Pimenta will slow. Pimenta's going to back his acceleration over Pedersen's grinding any day of the week. So it's all going to come down to the last portage, I think. Again, Pedersen tries.
Yeah, he knows he needs to come past.
Yeah, he does. Pimenta knows he's only got to hold him there.
We have a group of two behind them in Vold and Varga from Norway and Hungary. But they definitely don't look like they...
Again, Pedersen goes. He's constantly pushing and pushing. Hungary catches up to Norway for that fourth spot. They just have to hope that something goes wrong at the front. This is a super interesting race.
Yeah, the
Got
paces.
two very different skill sets here. Pedersen frustrated that he can't get ahead. Pimenta praying that he doesn't push him too often or too hard. And Romalo happy to take the taxi. Around we go. Pimenta's got to keep it tight here, which he's done very nicely. Very nice from Pimenta. And here we go, game on again. Pimenta squeezes. Pedersen presses. Pimenta ups the pace and he's got the inside. This will go for Pimenta in the end. You can't overtake someone like that on the outside. That's never going to work. But it has put another bit of fatigue into the arms of Pimenta. All comes down to this final portage now. These are the three medalists.
This is going to be an exciting one. The crowds are definitely out in full force, even without a Hungarian on the front. And I'm quite sure
Alonso makes it back to the second group there. Pimenta knows that this portage is it. If he comes out the portage first, he's the winner. If he comes out second, he's not. Gradual increase of pace. He's not full on. He's just managing, keeping Pedersen at arm's length. First to rise is Pimenta. It's going to be super tight. Whoever leaves first, I think, is going to be the winner. But I said that 10 years ago and I was wrong. Pimenta in and away.
Both smooth put-ins.
Nice positioning from Pimenta. Pedersen still trying to push the pace. But Pimenta can just squeeze him onto the turn, boys. You could squeeze him all the way back to third from here if Romalo just comes up the side of Pimenta. Yeah, do it. Why wouldn't you do it? Romalo needs to move up now. Now, come on. Come on.
Pimenta is squeezing him, but...
Yes, there's going to be no room for him. Oh, that was close, man.
but now he's almost affected Romalio's race.
Romalo just needed to be up at the start of that turn. There goes Pimenta, game over. I think Pedersen will catch him, but catching's one thing, overtaking is a totally different game.
Yeah, and Pedersen's not giving up. He's an incredible athlete, and there is a bit of a gap now, though. We can see at least the boat length. From that camera screen, you can't see it, but there's actually more of a boat length. Pimenta's still in the lead for Portugal.
You can catch.
Pedersen
is
from
full
Denmark.
on. That is full on.
He's intervaling.
To get over that final wave. Now he's running down to the tail.
He's not giving up. This is incredible to see. He's definitely catching up.
Pimenta has to go because
he's going to get back on the wave.
Pedersen has speed on his side. He's got momentum, but he's not going to make it. Pimenta all the way. That is a superbly managed race from Pimenta.
Yeah, great race, but Pedersen didn't give up until the line, and that's incredible to see with Romalio from Portugal coming in third. Two Portuguese on the podium.
Maybe a little bit too much showmanship there at the end. I'm not sure that sits well with all the viewers, but he's earned his right to do it.
We have Varga coming in fourth. A little bit of an in sprint there.
And Pimenta made the game his own. Romalo, that is a good medal for him. Bronze in that field, in that race.
100%, especially after his heats. I think he did something, he just had a little talk in his head to sort things out. And that brings to a close this afternoon's racing. Today's racing. We're done for the day. Day one done of all the short track races and the para races.
We're going to take an early good night here as you head into medal ceremonies. We're excused medal ceremonies because the local commentators do that, which is a terrible shame.
It's all good. I think that with the crowd behind them, they can translate into Hungarian and get the crowd supporting, especially the fact that we have so many medalists coming up from Hungary, with a few, like you said, other...
No medals for Hungary in that. That's going to upset their Hungary versus the world game.
Final race, medal ceremony will be Portugal.
The highlighters are packed up, the pen's going in the bag, and the day is officially over for us. We put in a good shift there, Bridget, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Ivan. That was a good day, exciting day.
Tolerating me when I was doing my computer during those para races.
I think we backed each other, I think, and I think we did a good job. This is definitely the longest day of the 4 with the most races. Even though they are short track, there's a lot more going on, and that para race, there was a lot going on all at once.
That was hectic. God, what a superb day.
from all times. And we've been Gyor is very special because we know somebody really canoeing is the one of the most popular sport and take a title here is very special.
And after you came to Rome, I understand that do you have time for that also?
Yeah, last year, Camacho, my grandfather, his master, we take the boats last years, and I'm so excited because when I see the statistics, see very strong boats, and I think we are able to move and give a great show for the people. I hope to be downtown and the Taiwan River invite our families to stay here on the weekend with us. Let's play the game.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Good luck for the rest of the weekend.